Listen, don't move. If this appeared on your screen right now, Archangel Michael is calling your name. He says, I order you to open this right now. And if you're hearing this, it means your angel has been trying to reach you again and again, but tonight the message becomes impossible to ignore. Stay right here, don't scroll, not even for a second, because these next 10 seconds are meant only for you. Archangel Michael is showing me a scene inside your house, something shifting, something realigning, something that has been stuck for so long finally breaking open tonight. He's not warning you, he's preparing you. He's guiding you. And he's asking you, almost begging you, please stay, don't look away. Because the moment you stay, the moment you listen, the energy around you begins to change. He says a heaviness you've been carrying, the one you don't talk about, the one you hide behind your smile, that weight is being lifted tonight. Not later, not someday, tonight. Someone in your home, or connected to your home, is about to receive unexpected peace, clarity, or release. Something you prayed for quietly is finally answering back. And Archangel Michael wants you to trust this moment, because he is standing between you and every block that has stopped your progress. Stay with me, breathe slow, because he's placing a shield of pure light around your doorway. He's filling your rooms with a calm that feels like a warm hand on your shoulder. He's clearing confusion from your path and replacing it with direction. And he says, what you feared will not touch you. What you lost will be restored. And what you deserve is already walking toward you. If this message found you, your angels guided it. If your heart is beating a little faster, that's confirmation. Tonight brings a shift in your atmosphere, a release, a blessing, a breakthrough, the kind that transforms your next chapter quietly but powerfully. Stay until the end, you're not here by accident. And if you feel Archangel Michael's presence right now, take a moment and type Amen or I receive in your heart. And please, if this touched you, support this new channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing so more people can receive their message in perfect timing. Your angels are watching. Tonight, something beautiful begins. Part 2 begins the moment you feel that quiet shift inside your home, because Archangel Michael says he is not done speaking to you yet. He wants you to stay right where you are, don't move, don't scroll, because what he's revealing now is something you were never supposed to carry alone. He says a cycle that has been repeating in your life, the one that keeps draining your energy, the one that makes you doubt your own worth, is finally reaching its end. Not because you forced it, but because heaven stepped in for you. And tonight, your space, your home, your heart is being reset in ways you cannot yet see but will soon feel like a quiet miracle unfolding. He shows me a light entering through your doorway, almost like a soft glow that wraps around everything that once felt heavy. A calmness spreading across your rooms, touching the corners where your worries used to hide. He says, you have been carrying too much for too long, and I am here to remove what was never yours. Stay with me, breathe slowly, because the shift happening around you is gentle but powerful. He is realigning your path, removing the low vibrations, and preparing the atmosphere for something new that is about to enter your life. Something you prayed for, something you waited for, something you believed you might never receive. Archangel Michael says someone connected to your house, someone whose energy has been struggling, confused, or emotionally tired, will feel sudden clarity tonight. A peace will settle on them like a soft blanket, calming their thoughts, releasing their fear. And you will notice it, even if you don't speak about it. Because when angels touch a home, everyone inside feels the change. He wants you to trust this moment, to trust the timing, because this shift is not random. It is an answer. It is a sign. It is heaven's way of telling you, your life is moving again. Your blessings are aligning again. Your heart will breathe again. And listen carefully. Archangel Michael is placing a gentle protection around your next steps. This is not a warning, it's guidance. He is removing distractions from your life. People who drained your spirit, situations that made you question your own strength, energies that kept you stuck, they are losing access to you. He says, you are entering a chapter where peace stays longer, love feels safer, and opportunities meet you instead of running from you. Stay here with me, don't scroll, because these next moments are for your soul. Tonight is not about fear. It is about release. It is about the ending of old patterns and the beginning of divine flow. Archangel Michael wants you to know that your home is becoming a space where your mind can rest and your spirit can rise again. And if these words feel like they are speaking directly to you, that's because they are. If your heart feels lighter, that is your confirmation. Before you leave, support this new channel by subscribing and sharing this message with someone who needs it, so they too can feel the touch of Archangel Michael in perfect timing. Your angels are with you, and part 3 will reveal what this new energy is preparing you for. Part 3 begins the moment you realize something inside you is shifting, because Archangel Michael is not only touching your home, he is touching your future. Stay here with me, don't scroll, because what he's revealing now is the part you were always meant to hear. He says the reason you felt so tired recently, the reason you questioned yourself, the reason your heart kept whispering, something has to change, is because a new chapter was already forming behind the scenes. You didn't know it, but your prayers have been moving silently, rearranging the next events of your life. He wants you to understand that what looked like delays were actually divine timing, waiting for the moment when your spirit was ready to receive without losing itself again. Archangel Michael shows me your path opening like a door that had been locked for years. He says, you have been asking for a breakthrough, not realizing the breakthrough is asking for you. Something you've been hoping for, a chance, a shift, a blessing, has been orbiting around your energy, waiting for the heaviness to be cleared. Now that your home is filled with the fresh light he placed, now that your heart has paused long enough to listen, that blessing can finally enter. Stay with me, because he's revealing what kind of blessing this is. He says it's something that will touch your stability, your peace, your emotional balance. Something that will make you look back and say, this is exactly what I needed. He shows me a connection, either a person or an opportunity, that will come toward you with surprising clarity. Someone who couldn't express themselves will finally speak. Something that couldn't move forward will suddenly unlock. And a situation that once confused you will reveal its true purpose. Archangel Michael says, what is coming is gentle but life-changing. And tonight marks the energetic doorway through which this new chapter enters your life. Don't scroll, stay here, because when angels move this close. He also wants you to know that your inner strength is returning in a way that will surprise you. The doubts you carried, the fear of losing something, the feeling of being alone in your journey, these are dissolving quietly. He says, you are stronger than the storms you survived, and now you are stepping into the sun that was waiting behind every cloud. You will notice small signs in the next days, unexpected calm, a sudden idea, a message from someone you thought was distant, or a blessing that arrives without effort. These are confirmations that Michael is guiding every step you take. He reminds you that your life is not falling apart, it is falling into alignment. This chapter is about clarity, protection, and divine direction. And if your heart feels warm, heavy, emotional, or strangely peaceful while listening, that is your angel touching your energy directly. Before you go, support this new channel by sharing, subscribing, and keeping this light moving forward, because when you uplift this message, you also uplift someone else's breakthrough. Archangel Michael says the story continues, and part 4 will reveal what this new shift is preparing your heart to receive next. Part 4 begins the moment you notice the world around you feeling slightly different, almost as if the air itself is softer, clearer, lighter. Archangel Michael says this is not your imagination, this is the beginning of alignment settling into your life, and he wants you to stay right here, don't scroll, because what he's revealing now is the part that changes how you see everything. He says your heart has been preparing quietly for something bigger than you realize, something that requires courage, openness, and trust. And now that the weight you were carrying has lifted, your spirit is finally ready to step into what was always meant for you. He shows me a message forming around your energy, almost like a whisper turning into a voice. It says, you are entering a season where things will finally respond to your effort. For so long, you gave your best and received so little back. You tried to stay strong when nobody noticed your exhaustion. You kept going when your heart was breaking in silence. And because of that resilience, because of that courage, Archangel Michael is moving things in your favor. Stay with me, don't look away, because he's revealing something deeply personal. He says your destiny is shifting from survival into creation. Instead of fighting for every step, you will begin to attract. Instead of holding on tight, life will start meeting you halfway. He wants you to understand that someone connected to your journey is about to play a surprising role in your next chapter. Whether this is a person, an opportunity, or a doorway opening, you will feel the change when it arrives. It will not feel forced. It will feel natural, like something that clicks into place after years of misunderstanding. Archangel Michael says, what is coming will feel safe, steady, and aligned with your highest good. This energy is not chaotic, it is gentle, protective, and divinely timed. He also shows me a moment where you will soon catch yourself smiling without realizing why. A lightness will wash over you, telling you that something has healed inside you quietly. The emotions that made you feel stuck will begin to clear. You will forgive yourself for things you blamed yourself for. You will release the pain that once controlled your choices. You will stop chasing, and you will start receiving. Archangel Michael says this emotional shift is the true miracle happening tonight, your heart coming back to life after being drained for too long. He is placing a soft shield around your intentions, guiding your thoughts, sharpening your intuition. In the coming days, you will feel nudges, small inner pulls telling you where to go, who to trust, what to accept, and what to walk away from. Follow those nudges, they are not random. They are angelic direction. He says, you are not walking alone anymore. Your next steps are protected, guided, and blessed. If you are feeling a strange calm right now, if your chest feels lighter, if your eyes feel emotional, that is confirmation that Archangel Michael is touching your energy as you listen. This is not fear, this is awakening. This is the beginning of a chapter where you rise without doubt, move without fear, and receive without begging. Before you go, support this new channel by subscribing and sharing this message so more people can feel this guidance in divine timing. Archangel Michael says the journey is not finished, because Part 5 will reveal what blessing is coming toward your life with surprising speed. Part 5 begins at the moment you start sensing a quiet anticipation inside your own body, like your soul already knows something is on its way even before your mind understands it. Archangel Michael says this feeling is not accidental. It is the early vibration of a blessing traveling toward you with a speed that even you are not prepared for. He wants you to stay right here, don't scroll, don't look away, because this part reveals the truth about what is coming into your life next, and why it is happening now after waiting so long. He says your heart has been stretched, your patience tested, your faith exhausted, and yet you never gave up. And because of that perseverance, heaven is aligning something beautiful in your path. He shows me a moment approaching your life where everything that once felt slow will suddenly accelerate. Opportunities that were closed will begin opening one after another. Decisions that felt confusing will become clear overnight. A situation that once felt heavy will finally release its grip on your energy. Archangel Michael says you are stepping into a phase where your life starts flowing again. Again instead of resisting you. And this shift is not small, it is life-changing. He says, what is coming toward you is bigger than the pain you survived. Stay here with me, because he's revealing something even deeper. He says someone connected to your journey, someone whose role was unclear, someone who drifted in and out, someone whose energy felt confusing, is about to show you a version of themselves you have never seen before. Not in a dramatic way, but in a heartfelt, honest, unexpectedly sincere way. This is not chaos returning, this is clarity approaching. He wants you to understand that there is a soul connection in your life that has been silently awakening, growing, shifting, aligning behind the scenes. And the emotional breakthrough you've been waiting for is not far away. It is moving toward you even now. Archangel Michael also shows me a blessing with your stability, something connected to your home, your finances, or your personal foundation. A relief you didn't expect, a door you thought had closed permanently, a chance you believed you missed, is coming back around in a better form than before. He says, you will not live in lack. You will not live in fear. You will not live in uncertainty. The heavy cycles are ending. A new foundation is forming beneath your feet, one that feels safe, steady, and supportive. And there's something else he wants you to hear. He says your intuition is becoming stronger, and you will soon start sensing people's intentions without them speaking a word. You will know who is genuine and who is not. You will know which path is meant for you and which one you must leave behind. This clarity is part of your blessing. It protects you, guides you, and positions you exactly where you need to be. If your chest feels warm, if your eyes feel heavy, if you feel like something inside you is opening right now, that is confirmation that Archangel Michael is working through this moment. This is not fear. This is elevation. This is your spirit rising into its true strength. Before you go, support this new channel by subscribing and sharing this message so more souls can receive their guidance in divine timing. Archangel Michael says your journey continues, and Part 6 will reveal what transformation your heart is being prepared to receive next. Part 6 begins in the quiet moment when you finally realize your energy is not the same as before. Something inside you feels clearer, cleaner, lighter, almost as if a layer of old heaviness has fallen away without you noticing. Archangel Michael says this is the start of your inner transformation, the shift that rises from within long before the outer blessings appear. He wants you to stay right here, don't scroll, because this part is the most intimate message he has for your heart, the part that explains why your journey had to be this way. He says you have been shaped by experiences that were meant to break you, yet somehow they made you stronger. Every moment of confusion sharpened your intuition. Every setback refined your direction. Every heartache expanded your capacity to love again. And now, after everything you've endured, your soul is stepping into a level of maturity and clarity that will change the way you move forever. Archangel Michael shows me that the next phase of your life is not just about blessings coming toward you, it is about you becoming someone who is ready to receive them fully. He says, your heart is healing in places you thought were permanently damaged. You will begin noticing small signs, a thought that feels unusually calm, a moment where you react with wisdom instead of fear, a feeling of confidence rising even without a reason. These are not coincidences. These are the first sparks of your transformation. You are not the person you were last month. You are not the person you were last year. A stronger, wiser, more intuitive version of you is emerging quietly, beautifully. He wants you to understand that your emotional transformation is attracting a new kind of energy into your life. People who align with your growth will begin appearing. Those who drain your light will naturally fall away without conflict. A new connection, whether a soulmate, a guide, or a deeply supportive presence, will enter at exactly the right time, bringing balance where you once felt emptiness. Archangel Michael says, your heart is being prepared for something stable, something meaningful, something genuine. And this time, you will not have to chase it. It will meet you halfway. He also shows me that your purpose is awakening. The ideas you ignored, the dreams you postponed, the talents you didn't believe in, they are all rising to the surface again. He says you will soon feel a pull towards something new, a direction, a calling, an opportunity that feels strangely familiar, as if your soul remembers it even if your mind doesn't. Trust that pull. Trust the guidance. Trust the signs that will show up repeatedly. Your transformation is aligning you with a path that will give you fulfillment, stability, and peace. And he wants you to know something deeply comforting: the days of emotional chaos are ending. You will no longer feel lost inside your own heart. Your emotions will stabilize. Your mind will calm. Your confidence will return. And you will begin making decisions from a place of inner strength, not fear. If you feel warmth in your chest right now, if you feel your eyes soften, if you feel a quiet yes inside your spirit, that is Archangel Michael touching your energy, confirming that everything you're hearing is meant for you. Before you leave, Support this new channel by subscribing and sharing this message so more hearts can receive guidance exactly when they need it. Archangel Michael says your story continues, and Part 7 will reveal what new chapter is about to open in your life, one that will change the direction of your future. Part 7 begins at the moment you finally start to feel hope returning inside you, not loudly, but softly, like a quiet dawn rising behind the mountains of everything you've been through. Archangel Michael says this gentle hope is the sign that your new chapter has already begun. He wants you to stay right here, don't scroll, don't blink away from this moment, because what he's revealing now is the doorway you are stepping into next, the doorway that will shape your future in ways you could never imagine. He says your soul has reached a point where it is ready to receive, ready to rise, ready to breathe again without carrying the weight of old memories. And because of this shift within you, life is preparing to bring you into a chapter that feels more aligned, more peaceful, more purposeful than anything you've ever known. Archangel Michael shows me a vision of a path opening ahead of you, smooth, clear, and guided by light. This is not the chaotic road you walked before. This is a direction designed specifically for your growth. He says opportunities will begin appearing that match your true energy, not your old wounds. People will enter your life who mirror your strength, not your fears. And your environment will slowly transform to reflect the person you are becoming, not the person you used to be. He wants you to trust this shift, because it is real, powerful, and intentional. He says a new chapter is opening in your destiny, one that involves a deeper sense of emotional security. You will feel more connected to yourself, more confident in your choices, and more ready to embrace love, purpose, and abundance without hesitation. He shows me someone whose presence will become meaningful, someone who brings clarity instead of confusion, peace instead of pressure, and consistency instead of doubt. Whether this is someone new or someone whose energy realigns with you, it will feel like life finally giving you what you deserved all along. This chapter will rewrite your understanding of connection, trust, and partnership. Archangel Michael also says that your dreams, the ones you buried because life became too heavy, will start rising again. Ideas you thought were impossible will suddenly feel attainable. Doors you believed were closed will open in unexpected ways. He says your purpose is calling you louder than before, urging you to step into a version of yourself that you once feared but always desired. This chapter will not be about surviving, it will be about expanding, creating, and thriving. He wants you to understand something very clearly: the worst is behind you. The chapter of confusion, instability, and emotional struggle is closing. You are entering a season where clarity becomes your anchor, peace becomes your foundation, and divine timing becomes your guide. If your heart is beating faster, if your body feels warm, if your eyes feel emotional right now, that is confirmation. Your soul recognizes the truth long before your mind fully accepts it. And he whispers one more message: you are ready. You are protected. You are being guided into everything you once prayed for. Trust this moment. Trust this shift. Trust the journey ahead. Before you leave, support this new channel by subscribing and sharing this message so more hearts can receive the guidance meant for them. Archangel Michael says Part 8 will reveal the final alignment, what blessing is already making its way toward your life even now.